everyone, I'm Alli and welcome to my channel. You guys have been loving my Dollar Tree BOHO DIY videos, so I'm back again with another one. Actually, I think they're my favorite as well, so I'm super glad to see that people are enjoying them. So today I have 3 more DIYs using Dollar Tree products to recreate looks that you could see at Urban Outfitters. I always love a good basket or some cute storage. Urban Outfitters always has so many cute options that are so inspirational. And I wanted to make a cute little basket with a lid using Dollar Tree's new nautical rope. So let me hand you over to the voiceover. Like I mentioned, you're going to need some of the new Dollar Tree nautical rope. It comes in 2 sizes, a thinner and thicker rope, and I picked up 2 of each. I'm going to start with the thicker rope to form the top of the lid, and it's so simple. All you have to do is glue and spiral the rope to form a circle to whatever size you want. Make sure that as you're gluing, you hold the spirals in place so that they stay together until the glue cools. And I made mine a total of 7 spirals, or like 7 loops around. Now to make the bottom of the basket, it's the same process. I'm using the thicker rope still and starting with the leftovers from the last piece, and then I just glued on and attached more of the thick rope to make it again 7 spirals. Once both pieces are done, it's time to start forming the sides, starting with the lid. I'm using the thinner rope to do this. The lid needs to be just a bit wider than the bottom, so I wrapped the thin rope around the base once and then began building it up to form the sides. I wrapped the rope 3 times around the perimeter of the lid. Now bringing back in the bottom, I made the sides by building up on top of the base using the thinner rope, and I wrapped it until it was 7 rows of rope high. And this is already looking super cute, but I wanted to add a little detail to the lid, so I picked up this leather strip from the jewelry section at the craft store. I cut the leather down to size and rounded the corners a bit. Then I glued it to the top of the lid. And as a finishing touch, I wanted to attach these brads I had in my stash. First, I cut off the brad ends and then just hot glued them to either side of the handle. Next up, I've always wanted to craft using those really cute rugs that have the tassels on the end that you see at Dollar Tree. I think they have them in black, gray, green, and beige. So I picked up a black one and I'm going to use it to recreate this wall hanging. It's no longer available at Urban Outfitters, but I thought this would be incredibly easy to make using a couple craft supplies and a couple Dollar Tree products. For this wall hanging, I'm starting with some canvas duck cloth, which is fabric I always keep on hand in my stash. I'm cutting the fabric down to 20 inches by 12 inches. Now I decided I want to sew the raw edges of my wall hanging, which is why I'm pinning down a double rolled hem. You could absolutely fold the edges and hot glue them down instead. And along the top, instead of a double rolled hem, I just folded it over once. I took it over to my sewing machine and sewed up all 4 sides. And once that's done, you'll need one of these Dollar Tree rugs. First, I cut 2 3-inch strips out of the rug. Now bringing back in the canvas piece, it's time to hot glue the strips on. I started with the bottom piece, gluing it about an inch above the bottom hem, and instead of folding the edges of the rug over to the back, I really liked the look of the raw edge on this piece. I glued the top strip about 3 inches down from the top of the hanging. Next up, I'm using some of this pom-pom trim from the craft store and glued one piece above the top rug strip, and then one piece above and one piece below the bottom rug strip. Still using that DT rug, cut off the tassels from the edges. You'll need 20 in total. I arranged the tassels in 5 groups of 4 in the space between the 2 rug strips and attached them with hot glue. I did my best to try to make sure the groups were evenly spaced out. Now you'll need some of this Dollar Tree cotton twine and some sort of sturdy rectangle to wrap the string around to create large tassels. All I did was wrap the twine around my cutting mat here several times, remove the twine from the mat, tied a small piece of twine around the top, and cut the ends open. I repeated this about 2 dozen times or until I had enough to cover the bottom of the wall hanging. Once all the tassels were done, I hot glued them to the bottom of the wall hanging, making sure to keep them all pretty close together. Finally, to finish this DIY, I flipped the hanging over, put glue along the hemmed top edge, and folded it over. Then I took a dowel, which was actually from a previous project, so it was already cut to the right size, and inserted that into the fold on top. And lastly, I tied cotton twine to both ends of the dowel so I can hang it up on the wall. And finally, a quick and easy project to end the video. And since I've been doing lots of macrame, I figured it'd be pretty fitting to include another macrame project. So I came up with a macrame picture frame holder. So let me show you how to make this one. For my last project, I picked up this gold Dollar Tree frame. I really liked the texture of it and thought it had a very boho look. I have lots of scraps from previous macrame projects that I've been saving, so taking 4 of those pieces, I don't know how long they were, I folded them in half, and then I took another piece of rope, made a loop like so, then wrapped the rope around all of my strands. After wrapping a few times, I put the tail through the loop on the bottom, and then pulled the other tail at the top, until all the loops are locked in place. This is called a wrap knot or a gathering knot. The macrame will hold the frame like this. 2 pieces are on the front and 2 pieces behind the frame. I want to bring the cord together right here, so I'm going to do a couple square knots, which I have done a ton of times on my channel. First, take the rope on the left and cross it over the 3 strands to create a 4 shape. Then take the cord on the right, take it over the tail of the left piece, under it, and around the back of the 2 middle strands, then out through the loop. Pull the outer strands until they are tight. Next, repeat those same steps, but start with the strand on the right and form a P shape instead. This will form your square knot. I repeated the square knot 2 more times on the left set of strands, then repeated all of those steps to make 3 square knots on the right side. Once I was done macrameing, I put the frame in and then I tied up the front 4 strands with some of that DT cotton twine, then tied the front and back strands together with a little more twine. I just did this to hold them in place so that I could finish the piece. Otherwise, it was very difficult to do this last step. And I finished the piece by just doing another wrap or gathering knot at the bottom, just like I did at the top. And as a final touch, I frayed the rope at the bottom. That's it for, I guess, part 3 of my Dollar Tree boho DIYs. If you want to see more, maybe I'll make this into an actual series. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear any ideas or suggestions you may have. I'll also be sure to link the other 2 videos down below in the description box. And of course, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any time I post. Anyways, that's all I have for you in this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!